Hi, I'm Reid, editor of Designing Lighting magazine, and I am joined by Giovanni Traverso. Okay, very good. Welcome, and thank you for joining me. Now tell me the name of your firm.
Our firm is Traverso Vighi Architects. We are based in Vicenza, Italy.
Well, you are one of the organizers of this event, Going Dark 24. So tell us a little bit about the event.
The event is an event where we try to put together people coming from different specialities. So the idea was to having people coming from lighting design mainly, because they're the people that has a hands-on lighting, but also put together with the people that are studying the environment and how lighting pollution is negative for animals and for flora, and also with the astrologists. So the idea is that light pollution can be fight, if you want, just by cultural events, culture where different people put together their knowledge and they understand each other. So after trying to promote a conference, stuff like that, the idea was to make something really practical, really feeling together problematics, feeling together what is ancient architecture, what is a starry sky, what is a technological lighting product, control system, and put all the things together in something that is building something, working together and making something new and something more sensitive, in a way to open mind of people that is the one that is doing lighting, wonderful jobs, but sometimes all these jobs together are somehow polluting our planet.
Well, it's interesting. So there are about 45 people here, and they're in 4 different groups of about 10 working on these different projects. And from what I understand, my group finished about midnight last night, but there was one group that worked till 1 a.m.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's just amazing the enthusiasm that we see from these groups. What do you attribute that to?
I think because this event is thought differently. It's something where you are doing experience. You are in an amazing place in the middle of nothing, in the middle of landscape, in a pure space without pollution. With the stars, that when it's not raining, the stars are amazing. Yesterday,
when it finally cleared at about 11:30, we looked, and I've never seen a sky like that in my life.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe in my childhood.
I think it's one of the really few places in Italy, in the inland, not in the island, where you can still see the Milky Way. And that is why I selected this place for this event.
Now this is the second year. Were you involved last year as well?
Yeah, sure. I mean, the idea started from our studio visiting this place, and then speaking with our friends Light Collective, we decided why don't we do something together, bringing people from everywhere. Last year we were having, I think, something like 13 different nationalities. 17. And this year I think we are nearly 20, something like that. I don't know if the data are the same or...
And 180 euros, okay, per person. I mean, one meal is 180 euros, and here we are for 3 days and 2 nights. So it's one of the best opportunities in lighting financially.
Yeah, that was to have a good appeal to this event, because we know people are spending much more money to travel to achieve here. Just in the idea to have people from everywhere. And of course, the big part of the costs are covered by the sponsors.
Right, right. And who are the sponsors?
Sponsor this year, we have a different sponsor. We have a luminaire and a production sponsor, that like Siemens, Luce and Light, WEF, LED Linear, and Thorn. Then we have a control system by Darknet, that is this little firm, very technological, who made this little module transforming any signal from DALI and DMX to Kazambi. And so they were able to control all the luminaire we used yesterday in a very simple and quick way. And then we had the Studio Duo from Treviso, that are the service who cable all the village to make it.
And the cabling is amazing, because our group, we brought our fixtures out last night, and then we just plugged them in because the cabling was already there.
Exactly.
That really made it nice.
Yeah, there is a big work of preparation, because everything happened basically in 3.5 hours last night.
Right.
And so to have this happening, you have to organize also details about that.
Will there be a Going Dark 2025?
Of course, we are thinking about maybe also extend other programs similar, because I think this experience level is something a little bit missing around. And I love it because people staying together, but also new idea come out. And probably is the, I don't say the only way, but the best way to make people aware about the problem and also about the possible solution. The things is good for light designer, but it's very good also for all the industry that is here, because they are speaking with them, they are understanding the problem, and also somehow they are testing the products, because most of them, we select them because are all firms that are researching about low color temperature luminaires, about glare control system. So all technology that with the control system make this control of light less light, better done in a few quantity, respecting the dark sky.
How long have you been passionate about designing for dark?
My experience comes from a long time ago, because I study as an architect. Our studio is an architecture studio, mainly. But before our degree on architecture in Venice, we studied at the Bartlett in London, light and lighting, for a master course, me and Paola, my colleague.
Right.
And basically we are daylight specialists, so in all our architecture works, we work a lot about daylight control, and our buildings are like often zero energy, using daylight not just for energy purpose, but also for well-being, for regulate natural light to people through the seasons. And of course the night is part of natural light. We need the night, we need the darkness. Our studio is in a hill in the middle of a forest.
Oh my
goodness. With 70 square meters of glass looking a valley. Okay. And we are very, very meteorological sensitive, because any storm, any snow is very entering in our space, in our view. And yeah, and we like also in our project that all our clients can do similar, because as you know, most of people today is working in front of a computer, in a box building, in artificial light condition, and he lost this mutability of light and night. They making us healthy. And the stars for sure are part of natural light, are a real big part, because are the farthest away part is the one that regulates also our dimension as humans in our planet. And we are completely...
You said that yesterday in the conference, and you made me think about the people that would always look at the stars and figure their place in this system of where they fit, and now you can't see the stars.
Exactly.
So they're not asking the questions.
Yeah.
I thought that was a very deep thought. So, okay.
It was a pleasure.